Hi everyone, Dr. Lisa here, and today I'm going to be talking about why it seems, and it just is sometimes, so hard to lose weight. And honestly, I never had this challenge before I had a child, and this video doesn't just apply to people who have had kids, but anyone who has a challenge with losing weight. So here I was faced with this body that I did not recognize after I had my daughter, and I wanted to fit back into some old clothes that I wore before I had her. And I did everything that I thought I could that worked before to lose weight, and it just wasn't happening. And it was so frustrating. And I know that there are a lot of you out there that can relate. So, fast forward, it's been probably a good year and a half or so since I really committed to wanting to get some weight off, and I did it. I did reach my goal. I reached my goal actually a while ago, weight wise, but I still wanted to feel better in my jeans and my pants and my clothes. And so, I'm at the place now where I can pull open my drawer and go into my closet and take stuff out and actually put it on and it fits. So it's like, oh my God, finally I did it. But along the way, I really learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about what I think a lot of people face when it comes to getting into the body that they in their mind see for themselves, but like there's a disconnect between, the way they see it and reality, and getting there just seems like it's so hard sometimes. So there are a few things I wanted to share with you that I learned. So the first thing that really that I found that worked for me were determining my strengths and weaknesses. And this is what I recommend for you or anyone else too. What are your strengths and weaknesses around goal setting or accomplishing something? And you can apply those to weight management. So the next thing was really finding an outlet. When I had my daughter and I was kind of in the phase where I wasn't really caring about my weight, I was definitely eating bigger portion sizes. I was enjoying food on a different level. I mean, I'd still enjoy food, but I was enjoying it a little too much. I was feeling a void. So my recommendation is to find another outlet that eating or even lack of eating in some ways, but find an outlet for fulfillment. Find an outlet for your joy and for your pleasure and for your stress. The third thing that was really important for me was being realistic. And I know that with people I work with too, I am a huge dreamer and a huge visionary, but you also have to be realistic about where you are and about your human capacity. Be patient with yourself, and also with regards to food and eating, being realistic about, if you have a goal of cutting out, all sugars and you're only going to eat meat and vegetables, but you have never done that before, that might be a little bit too far of a stretch for you. You might need to have some smaller goals. I found that working with a system was extremely helpful for me. And I'm someone who is very, very disciplined with eating, and I shop really well, I choose really well, I eat really well generally, but I still enjoy some structure, and I found it to be very helpful. So I will say that my Shed the Pounds program that I use with my patients really did work for me, literally. Really needed some sort of structure in place when it came to understanding the glycemic index, understanding being strict about portion size, and knowing what to expect from day to day. And so that was really, really helpful for me, and I have found it over the years to be helpful for others. I just really never, honestly, needed it as much as I had over the last 3 years. Previously, I did it more for cleansing purposes, and I've done things just to trim up, lose, a few pounds. But this time, in these last couple years, I have really needed it, and I've needed to repeat it for further goals and for maintenance. So the structure really helps. Check out my Shed the Pounds program. It might be really, really great for you, and I'd be happy to discuss the ways that it can help you. And if you need any personalization with that, feel free to email me, but I'll leave the link below in the description box to my website with the program information. And I will see you next time. Have a fantastic day. Thanks.